folks, thanks for stopping by today. Today at Currahee, we're going to be talking about one of the many famous people that came from the area. George Washington Hitt, he was born here in Toccoa, lived here pretty much all of his life, born in 1913 and died around 1958. What was so significant about him was that he was very well known for these silhouette cutouts. Yes, these are cutouts. These are not drawings. These were cutouts that he would actually do with scissors. I think he primarily used barber scissors just because of the tips and how sharp that they were. And he would, sit on his porch daily and just do these cutouts out of what we would think it's like construction paper nowadays, but stiffer paper, that sort of thing, that you can manipulate a little easier. This is one of a soldier coming back to his sweetheart. But what's amazing about him was George had severe rheumatoid arthritis in his hands, and it even got to the point where he was wheelchair bound. And we actually have his wheelchair here that was donated by the family. And like I say, he would sit daily and do these cutouts. And here's a picture. You can kind of see how his hands are all contorted in due to the arthritis that he had. But his works started really getting known not only locally but internationally. He became friends with FDR when FDR would come through Toccoa here at the train depot where our museum is at. He made friends with George Washington Hitt, and George, on accounts, would just take these photos and just randomly send them to FDR, and FDR would stop through on his way to Warm Springs and talk with him and just visit. So it's really neat that we've got some of these, and these are all originals. And we do have some of his artwork. We've got some copies and stuff that you can pick up in the museum. But guys, these date back to the 1930s. It's pretty incredible to be able to have these, and just the detail. And one thing that he was known for, if you see the little letter H that he would carve in kind of as a silhouette, that's how he would sign his artwork, because he really couldn't hold a pen very well to actually do signature work. He would just cut it into the silhouette after he would do it. I'm trying to go slow for you guys just so that you can kind of see what each silhouette, what each picture is, to give you an idea. Kind of a little whimsical one there with the elephant and the rabbit riding on top. It's just truly amazing that he was able to do these things given his condition, because like I say, with his fingers, he just really couldn't grip things very well. I mean, he couldn't even hardly stretch his fingers out from a fist. And to be able to do stuff like this, there's claims that someone had some of his original work and took it on the Antique Roadshow television show, and they actually could not put a price on some of these works because there was nothing to compare it to. You can kind of see why. This was just another local person that lived here in Toccoa. And this is pretty neat here. This is an actual letter correspondent from FDR thanking George for sending him some work. I think that he sent him something